All right, here up at No Reserve, we have our beautiful all original 1996 Ford Eddie Bauer Bronco. This is absolutely my favorite color option is the black Eddie Bauer and the white Eddie Bauer. And 96 is a lot of people's favorites because it's the only year to come with the full roller motors and all the V8s. It's mass airflow, computer system plus OBD too. So there's a lot of cool features with this. This thing's is fully loaded, always been in Washington State, has 4 owners. Technically, we've actually owned it for 4 years. Bought it to be a personal vehicle, but never put it in our name. Obviously, we're a dealer, but I bought it and we only put about 1,700 miles on it in that amount of time, and it's been garaged the entire time. And you can kind of tell by the condition of this truck overall that it's always been garaged and taken care of. By the original window sweep isn't all cracked out. It is a little bit dry, so you do get some little surface scratches in here that you could probably use like a paint, or a window buffing to it, but really it looks really good. You look at the window sweeps here, really nice. You come around to the headlights and the corner lights, really nice, crystal clear. All the coves in here are not faded out, which kind of just shows you the the care this thing has, especially being its age, 24 years old. But we also have a 96 Eddie Bauer Bronco. That's ours. It's the Oxford white and tan, and bought this originally when we came across it from the owner in 2016, in case when my Bronco did age out. But it's actually, this beautiful Bronco's only got 124,000 miles on it right now. Had a little over 122,000 miles when we got it. Ours has got 284, so it's but I've come to realize we have too many personal vehicles, and we're putting new cylinder heads and stuff on our white Bronco. So I kind of just realized that I love that thing so much that it probably it looks incredible. So might as well sell this one off and let somebody enjoy this black 96. So I'll go ahead and go around it. We did a bunch of motorcraft, just your maintenance stuff like that. The owner before, right before we bought it, put brand new tires on it in 2015, and they have the 2015 date code on them. And it's the polished aluminum Alcoas, and it's got the 31-inch all-terrains. It's got a full Marty report that shows, keyless entry. It's got a bunch of cool options that you don't get on every Bronco, like the fiberglass matching steps. Those don't come on every Bronco or Eddie Bauer. These dang cottonwoods are coming down and just killing my pictures, but I'll try to dust them off as we go here. So we'll start off on this side. The Carfax does show an accident, that's all it says, in 2014, but I cannot find any evidence of any of that. I can't find, so I don't know if it was a minor parking lot incident. It was just something super small, but all this painted pinstriping is original. I can't find any tape lines on any hood marks. All the painted pinstripe match really nice. They line up really good. You're even a little thin right here. This was, looks like somebody probably did that with their door. You got a little door ding right there, but very minimal wear on the door edges. No real scratches here. You'll have some like surface scratches from your nails up in here. Your mirrors are a little bit faded on the sides, but it's nice original pieces. It's got the vent shades, but it's the nice ones that you could still open the wing windows. Some of these are too big and you can't open them up. You can see it's got nice gaps. It's got a AVS bug lighter, or bug deflector, bug shield. Take you around. You're gonna have your typical stone chips. This is black. It's I think they call it Raven black. So you are gonna have some stone chips here. And this is what I mean. This is all ages the same. So I don't know where this would have been. I wish the Carfax report said more, but a lot of times they do just say, accident. But you are going to have, being 24-year-old black, even if this was just a couple years old, you are going to have these stone chips. You definitely could go through and touch these up. But it's got a nice fresh coat of Meguiar's on it, wax, and the fuzzies from the cottonwoods here are just sticking to it. But there is some aging in the paint. You're gonna have some surface scratches right there. They're very difficult to see, but it's like somebody had something on the hood and pulled it away. Black and the dark colors are very sensitive. Little stone chips. You can expect this stuff, but this thing, it looks incredible. One of the nicest Broncos we've had. Eddie Bauer's, especially being black, they're just really hard to find. That's kind of why I was holding on to these, and kind of most of you car guys are the same way. Car people kind of kind of became a hoarder of International Scouts and Broncos and just stuff I love. And you know, as you get kids and life goes on, you realize a little bit of scuffing right there, you can't keep them all. And so we're gonna just put the money into the business and buy some more good inventory. Right there on the seam seal, there's a little bit of chipping, but up at top of the roof is just, in the rain gutters, is just incredible. But you know, I'll do the driving video and a cold start video and an underside video too, and talk more about the maintenance and stuff like this. This one I kind of want to just knock out the interior and exterior. And the door is shut, just incredible. I mean, you can see the lines and the pinstriping just line up perfect. You know, you have a very minimal wear on the fiberglass steps. You know, you will get a couple little stone chips along the bottom here, but I mean, really, it's you really gotta be picky and search them out. Nice single piece pinstriping, original piece. That's right, open up the door to show you there's no tape lines anywhere. You know, you'll get the tape lines, you know, right here if it got repainted or something. Again, we got tons of photos of this thing, so hopefully you guys can catch them all. It's got the rear spare tire carrier. It's awesome. It's got an original Alcoa wheel, or a matching Alcoa wheel. Still got the original locking lug nut. The key is included. It does have the original tire cover too, the tan 80 Bauer one, so if you want to throw that on, but I love the look of the matching Alcoa. You know, you got your little loading scratches and stuff on the top here. No dents, but little scratches here, little chip and little scuff. Aluminum panels, really nice. No cracking in the plastic, just really clean emblem. Absolutely no rust. The pinstriping is a little chip there. It's still got this. A lot of times this piece is missing. Just really clean. Bumper cover isn't all scuffed up. Chromed up bumper in the rear doesn't have any dents or dings. Front doesn't have any dent or dings. You know, it's nice clean in here. No tape lines, anything. All original tail lights. A little fading, but it's cool to see the original pieces in there. On mine, I put aftermarket ones in there because they're extremely cheap. I mean, you can get brand new mirrors for 40 bucks to the door for a set of 2, and tail lights for 20 bucks. And that is what I did on my Bronco, but on these really clean original low mile ones, I like to keep all the original Ford pieces in there and kind of leave that up to the next person. But you can see the wheel wells. I mean, the depth on the paint, I mean, you can see I'm a few feet away and you can see the reflection of everything. And I took some photos of the brochure up against the paint job. You know, there's some smudges just from me getting in and out. Again, there's just a little bit of this, and this is extremely common. I mean, the majority of the Broncos I have that, but there is no cracks up here or anything. Again, we'll take you up top. The rain gutters are super clean. You know, a little aging on the roof of the paint, but it's nice shine. Far less than you'd expect, but a little scratch right there. Again, original pinstriping looking good. Painted pinstripe. Lower pinstripe looks nice. And this is how it looks, you know. To get this side here, no door dings or anything like that. It's a little chip in the pinstripe, a little chip here. You will have a little more entry wear on this side because it's obviously the driver's side. And you got a little chipping here, but I think this is just some dried wax from me that I'll get off. And as you see in the pictures, the other Eddie Bauer emblem's a little bit faded right on that area. You know, all the Alcoa wheels. There is like a little scratch and a little ding right here. Being the black there, you can kind of see it's super small. But I just want to make note of that. Cowl's in nice shape. No clear coat or paint lifting issues. There's just a tiny little chip up there. No cracks or anything like that. It is not the original windshield. It was replaced a couple years before we got the truck. You can see the bumper's nice and straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you on the inside. We'll start out on the passenger side. I'm gonna go ahead and work our ways around the back because it's got a bunch of cool stuff that comes with it. I was tempted to keep some of the stuff for my truck, but you know, I feel like they came with this Bronco and they're gonna stay with this Bronco, but I'll show you that stuff in the cargo area. The Eddie Bauer trim's in really nice shape. No fading wood look. You can see the door panels in excellent shape. No cracks, all original speakers. The door panel's never been off. Door hinges are nice and clean, no sagging. You can see that rocker area. The leather seats, any of you guys that know these Fords, especially the the leather, if you don't take care of these things, even on extremely low mile ones, they just come undone. They'll crack across here, which is really weird. The first Bronco I had, I thought somebody slashed it, but since then I've seen dozens of them that'll crack and then they'll just spread from hole to hole. But still nice and soft. Passenger seat has no marks, just so you know, your little bit of folding creases, but it's, you know, a little bit of wear there, but no holes, no gouges. Armrest has very little wear. It's not broken either. These things tend to break when people tend to put their knee on there to climb through the back. But little things on these Broncos, like the cup holders, these little things like this just often are missing. People put a big drink in there, toss the drink, and they don't realize that's stuck. It's got its original 3-piece Eddie Bauer. Let's close the tire carrier so somebody can get by here. But it's got its original 3-piece Eddie Bauer floor mats. You know, the carpet is a little bit faded, so where you pull up the mats have been in here since new. You know, these little pock marks will go away if you want those out, but man, I would leave these things. It's the little things like this that show this Bronco's condition. And I got pictures, of course. You can see no cracks on the dash pad. The original stereo was replaced with a Kenwood, but it is included, which is awesome. It's a CD player. A little bit of wear right there. Might have happened on install too. It's a non-smoker. Again, really clean underneath here. These little marks will disappear. It's just from the seat being closed up on the seat belts. And this is a real common issue. These kind of just fall down. You can get up there and fasten it, but those do fall down for some reason. I'll put it up there and it'll stay for a month and then it'll fall down. So you can run some screws up in there if you want to, or you can get some interior fasteners. So the rear window does work from the key and from the key and the interior switch here. So it goes down nice and smooth, no hiccups. Still has the original keyless entry. It's cool. It's got this little, I'm not sure if you can read it or not, but little Eddie Bauer knife on the keychain. But got lots of pictures in here. You can see how clean the carpet is in the back. You know, you got a little bit of scuffs here, but you look at this stuff is, you know, and the door hinges. I'll show you the latches. But with the fact that these things still have that anodized shiny look to them, just shows you the original miles. You know, no paint marks, no evidence of paint work being done. Most Broncos you'll see this will just be faded out and real corroded looking. You won't get that kind of shine to it. So this is all the goodies I was talking about. You know, we got the Marty report showing us bought at Pioneer Ford just north of us, up in towards Bellingham, Canada area. Shows all the options. Had the bigger 265 tires. That's what the spare is. It shows all those different options. It has all its original books. You know, all that good stuff is going to come in it with its original Bronco jacket. It's got the original cover that goes with it. I mean, a lot of this stuff is just long missing. This is the original dealership stock number. You know, the sticky note's been in there forever, and this is the key. You usually never see this stuff. All the brochures showing you the color. These are empty, but these are the parts that we put on there. So for the future use, people know what plugs and, you know, what cap and rotor and oil filter and stuff. Chilton's manual. Here's the original CD player, and the button, it looks like it broke off, and that's probably why they replaced it, but the button is in there and it's broken. But and then this was in the center console. I'll put it back in there, a little Eddie Bauer flashlight. And then it has these awesome Eddie Bauer Ford edition, or Ford Eddie Bauer edition bags for travel bags. So those are some of the goodies that I was thinking about stealing from my Bronco, but just really didn't feel right about it. But we'll take you down here. Trying to see if I missed anything. I don't think I did, but you know, door shut really nice and solid. You can see that body line. These Fords, especially with the pinstriping, if you got a saggy door, it is gonna tell you right away. But you can see how nice those are, how nice it is here. Original VIN number. You know, it's a little faded on the driver's side. Of course, you're gonna get a little bit more wear, but again, no holes and cuts. It is a little bit, you do have a little bit of your folding crease marks. And what's really weird is you'll see some of the Broncos, I don't know why, but sometimes it'll separate at the Eddie Bauer. But that's all in good shape here. You know, original floor mat, it does have, you know, a little bit of flattening, but it's really nice carpet underneath. But steering wheel's in good shape, leather underneath it's in nice shape, all the buttons, no cracks on the dash. what's really cool is it does, this is one of the rare options where it's got the compass and the temperature up there on the overhead console. Lights work, but also it's got the two-piece visors that fold down. Door panel's in really nice shape. You know, a little bit of darkening around here just from years of use, and a little bit of fading on the buttons. But again, just super clean, rust-free condition. All right, I'll take you underneath the hood. It's got the 5.8, you know, the mass airflow. I mean, it's just really clean. You can see what I was talking about, kind of like the hinges and the latches on the back. You know, oftentimes these things are broken. People go work on the hood, put their knee on this and that bust, but like little stuff like this, if you go through, look at a lot of the other Fords of this era, you won't see these shiny bolts and stuff. I mean, this motor is just super clean. I do have the jack. It was in the back storage area for some reason, but I do have it, so I'll shoot up a photo of that. You know, mass airflow, ice cold AC, really clean motor. You can see all, I mean, still the shiny parts there, and ton of photos underneath. Underhood light still working nice. The underhood paint is super shiny. You know, it's got the 134 air AC system if you ever do need to do work. But again, you know, getting the shine, and even the throttle body, you see it's still got shine to it. So when I buy stuff, this little stuff that sticks out like that, some people don't tend to really want to pay more for stuff like that, but I do. It looks like maybe the hood may have been off at some point or been adjusted. But paint all's in really good shape, you know. So I don't know if that was just done for repair or something, but alrighty. So I'm gonna do, like I said, an underside video that'll be linked up, and driving and cold start. So this is gonna be a no reserve auction. Beautiful, really low mile, last year made Bronco, until maybe about a month the new one's coming out. So good luck.